I played Richard Loving, one half of what I think is one of the most beautiful couples I've ever seen. Richard and Mildred basically fell into a hot situation because they happened to just have a pure love for each other. Would you marry me?
As I was working with Joel on Midnight Special, I was looking at him, I was like, he kind of looks like Richard Loving. And I knew he had this amazing facility for voice, as well as posture and body language and everything else.
We ain't hurting anybody.
After a couple of days of living in that character, he just settled in. His shoulders hunched and his jaw set correctly. And all of a sudden, I wasn't watching my friend Joel, I was watching this guy, Richard Loving.
It's a delight to be given a character like Richard because we had access to so much information, how he sounds, walks, talks.
I think he's wonderful as Richard. There was no really need for much dialogue. It was such a special opportunity to play these amazing people that it was just a very natural energy between us all.
He brought so much to Richard because he's not soft-spoken. Nothing about Joel is soft-spoken. One moment he's cracking jokes, and then action, he's a completely different person.
Do either of you have anything to say?
No.
I think Joel Edgerton's performance is one of the best performances I've seen on screen, possibly ever, because of the humanity that he expresses.
I can take care of you.
I know that.
Richard was interminably shy. He didn't have the words to articulate how he was feeling, what he wanted. He wished that everybody would just leave them alone, and when he opened his eyes, the only person standing there would be his wife.
It's extraordinary. Every time I hear that line, tell the judge I love my wife, it just breaks my heart in two,
Is there anything you'd like me to say to the Supreme Court Justices of the United States?
Tell the judge I love my wife.
They could have turned around and annulled that marriage, and they never did. So there's a resilience and a dignity that they represent to me.